Hi everyone, Ace here. I hope everyone is okay and is doing well. Long time no see. I've actually been working on AceVerse a lot more, but it did take a long break, so I do apologise. So yeah, hope everyone's okay and is doing well, and I will show you what the changes have been since I have been away. So we'll look at promotions. So there's a few more promotions. They're not all filled out. I'm actively working on them as we speak. So barbed wire wrestling's in. Bubble pop wrestling's in. This is a new one that has only literally not long been thought of, so there's no details on that one yet. Cherry Blossom's in. Dublin Wrestling Federation, that's a new one since I last did the video. Electric Dreams Wrestling, I'm actively finishing this off, and I'm debating how much more to do for it before I, in finger quotes, complete it. Frostbite Wrestling, Fury Wrestling, which is World of Wrestling's child promotion, Giant Island Wrestling, which I actually got requested from a friend of mine on Discord, so he gave me an original image, I remixed it, and so he has the original image, and it came up with this image, so I've gone with it. Golden Dragon Wrestling, which I think was in the game, but it's actually complete. Golden Rush, On a Quest, Indian Wrestling Revolution, Joshi Twilight, which isn't in yet, Middlesbrough Mayhem Wrestling, which I've only just put in along with Carnival Carnage, Nova Wrestling, Neon Lights Wrestling, Paris Pro Wrestling, Pride Wrestling, Riot Smash Wrestling, which again that's kind of new, Sakura Dream Wrestling, Shattered Glass Wrestling, Union Jack Wrestling, Viva la Lucha Libre, and World Wrestling. The one thing you will notice is all the images have been reworked and everything, so I will get onto that in a minute. So, as I show you the database tag, this is what you will see actively. Well, you probably won't, you might see a bit more. I'm debating what makes the final cut before the next release. So you've got barbed wire. All the image workers have been redone using AI, as it's a lot quicker to get workers in. Again, referees are now in shirts and stuff like that. There is non-headset versions for these workers. Everyone else is just the same. Let's look at Bubble Pop. So, very similar to what they were. No difference in that sense. But yeah, very exciting. So yeah, I've also redone the tag titles numerous times. So these are the new tag title layouts with AI 2 and even calendar. So everything has been redone, just so it makes it easier for me modern, so I can get it done quicker. Because on top of this, there's a new booking game coming out called Ring Executive Pro. Again, like PWS, really great developer, listens to feedback, and this mod will be going over to Ring Executive Pro whenever the game gets released. And I have discussed that with the dev. So this will be coming over. So I don't know how many more updates to PWS I'll be doing before I need a break, and then obviously move on to Ring Executive Pro, and then I can make them as even as possible. But yeah, it's very exciting stuff. Like, if you look at it, I'll go on to Golden Dragon. So here's the Golden Dragon roster. It's a male-only promotion. And then obviously you've got see, there's no tag teams because it's a stable run, so the stables are basically your teams. Titles again. Let me go into a promotion with tag teams. Here we are. So they've got 4 active teams. They are active everywhere, but that's purely so if you sign them, it shows up as a tag team. So yeah, all stats have been redone. So let me show you an example of the stats. So I'll look on Fanula Doyle. So stats aren't as overpowered anymore. Again, there is an issue with star power and pop, in my opinion, and that experience thing. I have actually recorded it to dev, but it does work. You've just got to like back in and back out. So yeah, but overall, like as I say, it's a bit more realistic for what level you are. So some are a bit higher than others, some of them are really low. So yeah, it makes it a bit more fun. So yeah. Pay-per appearance contracts, no, not everyone's underwritten anymore. So there is more freedom. That hasn't been done yet, but I am planning to do it because there is titles waiting. So yeah, that's that. I shall next show you the venues. So here are the venues. This is probably one of my favourite things I've done. So originally, and I think everyone will know it, I had all realistic and very real UK venues. And then I thought, well, it's fictional. Why don't I have a bit of fun with it and go completely nuts? So I did. So there's Albert Dock, Liverpool, which I'm from. Middlesbrough is in because of my dad's side, because they're from Middlesbrough. So that's why Middlesbrough Mayhem is in. There is a Liverpool promotion kind of being worked on in the background. Bamboo Breeze, Big Easy, Bollywood Arena, Live Bird Legacy, another Liverpool thing. There's just so, and then I did some little bars, so there's some more mini bars there. So if you want to do a little thing, Tokyo Twilight, Queen's Quill, the Mount Fuji viewpoint. I'm just trying to think of stuff that is so wacky. Whistle and Willow, Sushi Arena, like, Northern Lights Arena. Like, I just thought, let my imagination run wild, so that is kind of where I am with the venues. I'm not going to show it all because I don't want, like, the full thing spoiled. I may actually do more venues beforehand, because, like I've said to people, like, when I release stuff now, there will always be little things like this in there, so extra stuff for people. I do have a Discord, which I will link down below, and you can join it. Feel free for ideas. So what you get with the Discord is it's free to join. You don't have to pay. You get future workers, tag teams, stuff I'm working on, which I do in audio form, updates on what I've done throughout the day, and just little things like that. Like, there'll be, I will still update Be the Booker and my page on PWS's server, but this gets more, you get more news, you get more ideas on what I'm doing, when I'm taking time off, if I'm taking breaks. I am more open on that channel, so it's feel free to join. It's really fun, and it's just full, and again, because it's fictional, it's got no end in sight, really. Well, it has, because, as I say, I want to play it at some point with the updates, but yeah, at the minute, that is the plan, and that's how it's going to work, so yeah. But overall, like as I say, that is the arenas. So, for my final part of the video for today, this is the channels, so these have all been reworked as well. So, like arenas, I used real channels like Channel 4, Channel 5, ITV, you name it, I've done it. And I was like, it's really stifling in the sense that, again, it's a fictional world. I can do whatever I need to do. So, starting out, we've got a lower channel, which is a Hawaiian. So I've put in brackets, like, because I did do, like, TV and that, but I thought there's no point in doing that. So I've done it based on, like, the state, if needed, and the country. Got Australian Rules TV, Big Ben, Broadcast, which is UK, and stuff like that. Sorry, I just went back because I thought I'd seen thingy. Bollywood's Box Pay-Per-View, Bollywood's Sports Show Net. Oh yes, Sports Show Network. Let me just fix that again. Another error. It's funny how many errors you find when you're doing this. Bushido Battle Broadcasting. Celtic Connections channel. So realistically, like, if you just look at it all, so much work that's gone into like revamping this mod for like the 10th time. Probably 12 actually. I think it's about 12 or 13, because I'm very critical on everything. Tropical Tiles Network Brazil, Tokyo Time Television, Vegas Victory Wrestling, which actually sounds like a very good like indie promotion. Viewflix, which is based off Netflix. ViewTube, again, I didn't want to use any real names for copyright, and also just for like freedom reasons as well. Again, in Thingy, it bases where they are. So I know some people will be like, why isn't it in like the whole? And it's like, well, some networks in real life aren't available internationally. So say Disney Plus, for example, that took years before it dropped anywhere else in the world. Well, all over certain parts of Asia didn't have it. So that's kind of the way, and it gives more freedom when you come in to sign stuff. So Viva Latino Network Mexico, pay-per-view, so that's important to know. It is pay-per-view, and I've just put pay-per-view by it so that you know it's for the pay-per-view. So there's a difference. So then you've got obviously the normal one, which is your TV network. So yeah, WrestleTube, which obviously, and obviously different like countries there. So yeah, that is the networks. I'm actually really proud of how far I've come from not doing it to like finally having a vision for it. I'm very proud of it. The Discord does expire in 7 days, so as I say, I will refix that link every week, and if not, please just remind me. Again, this mod is on Steam now. You get the TV networks, you get, the only thing you're not getting is all of them promotions, and you're also not getting the stat fixes, but everything else is technically in the update. I've just added more since. And I'm not sure if the arenas are in, they may be in, but I'm not sure, so don't hold me on that. But yeah, like, it's much more harder to get a 5-star rating now. You've got more chance of getting a dud, because again, I wanted it to be more realistic. But yeah, I'm going to do more videos based on this. When Ring Executive Pro comes out, I will cover that too, because I want to kind of give these these games a bit more exposure, because I think they are as good as TW, in my opinion. And I think the potential is there for them to get better, because PWS is still in beta, and Ring Executive Pro isn't out yet, so it's being worked on. So they're really the only two I can think of that I will cover. There is other booking games coming out, like the Road to Success 2 is coming out soon. Well, whenever that drops. And I'm really excited for that. I might actually, I'm modding that with a friend. So yeah, that's like a joint collaboration, so I'm very excited for that one. But yeah, at the minute, I'm just doing AceVerse. Fantasyverse is on a hiatus for a while because I've put all my effort into this. I hope you also like the skin I've done. So basically, the skin is made by me. That is also in the Steam workshop. So yeah, as I say, just as I say, it's so fun, and I cannot wait to push this and have people play it. So yeah, so I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.